Hello, my name's Joe Johnson and I've been actively engaged in research into natural remedies for over 20 years. If you have ringworm, you really need to listen because this crucial short video will directly affect you. What I've discovered about ringworm and stopping ringworm quickly, it's brand spanking new and it just might be the untapped resource that you have been looking for. I'm going to show you how simple it is to quickly stop ringworm and how to heal your skin without the need for expensive, useless and even dangerous drugs. Now, Emma Williams, she's the health editor on several respected health sites. She's urged me to share with you details of an astonishing yet obvious discovery that I've made about ringworm. One that gets rid of ringworm faster than you thought possible, and in many cases your ringworm will never come back. So in plain English, you're going to find out what is the most likely cause of your ringworm. And you're going to discover the simple, the most powerful, and frankly, the most sensible cure for ringworm ever discovered. Now, every single day, millions of people reach for their ringworm cream or ringworm powder because after all, they have ringworm. And it's like an old enemy that they've had to learn to live with. They're simply prescribed creams, lotions, ointments, advised to reduce the stress in the life, and the poor ringworm sufferer is often left alone, almost abandoned, and left to cope with what can be a persistent and embarrassing condition. And after all, unless you are the one who's suffering, it's just ringworm. But if you are the person that's suffering, it's serious. So what's actually going on? Because after all, healthy adults do not normally suffer from ringworm. So something must be wrong. Now, if you suffer from ringworm, especially on a regular basis, something is definitely wrong with you. And I'm sorry to remind you of something so basic and simple, but just because the drug companies do not know how to cure your ringworm, it does not mean that you cannot be cured. Because after all, you've not always had ringworm, have you? So, you are capable of living without ringworm. So something has changed. Now, I've been up close and personal with adults and children who used to regularly have ringworm, and from my years of experience, they've led me to the following simple and profound conclusions. Ringworm appears at first to be caused by fungus growing on your skin. However, if you test a lot of people, almost everyone's got ringworm on the skin, but it's being kept in check by the immune system. So ringworm is caused by a weakened immune system. That's it. That is it. Remember that. Most ringworm cases are as simple as that. You simply need to kill the fungus without toxic and dangerous drugs. And you've got to encourage the person to eat healthy food and learn to relax, and that does it. No more ringworm. And in case you're in any doubt about the danger of modern drugs, according to a recent report by an eminent US doctors, and you can see the proof below, in the United States alone, the total number of deaths caused by conventional medicine like antifungal medication, painkillers and steroids, it's about 800,000 men, women and children a year. That's 2,200 a day. So it's now evident that the American medical system is the main cause of death and injury in the United States. And that's those eminent doctors saying that, not me. So I was desperate to find a way of killing your ringworm without killing your immune system. I can do that. We need to get rid of the ringworm and relax the nerves and settle the immune system down. And that's it. That's it. Plenty of people who take toxic drugs lose their health, and it's tragic. And that's why I've done my research. You see, human beings with ringworm problems have been around as long as there's been people on the planet. Pharmaceutical companies have been around about 100 years, and they do not want you to know what your ancestors knew about ringworm. So, my first step in research is always to go back into history. and after a lot of reading, and I don't mean the usual herbalist books, I mean I've got secret access to some of the best books on the planet. Books that are almost always kept hidden away. Rich collectors, private libraries let me in. I mean, even the drug companies, some of the drug companies have got some amazing herbal remedy books that I've seen. But I also look at books that are written by people with zero medical qualifications, but these are people who've lived in the wilds of nature all their lives. And they've had herbal remedies passed down from generation to generation because they work. And in one such book, I found the clues to an ancient cure for ringworm. Now, of course, I've heard of these herbs before and I've used them many times, but I had no idea they would have such killing effect on ringworm. I knew that up till now, most natural remedies for ringworm are nothing more than mild herbs with a pleasant smell, and they sometimes helped a little, but for ringworm, they simply don't work. They're just not strong enough. Not strong enough. Now, I expected my research to last about 6 to 12 months, but I had a 100% proven remedy for ringworm in 6 weeks. I had a unique remedy which did 2 very different and very crucial functions. I discovered a remedy which killed the fungus on contact, whilst relaxing the person, allowing them to genuinely let go of stress and enjoy their life, which often dramatically reduced the ringworm anyway. Now, I wanted to test it for longer, but my conscience wouldn't let me, because every single client with ringworm said it was fantastic, and it got rid of it sometime in just a few hours. The combined effect of these organic herbs at preventing ringworm, it's unstoppable. Now, I've called the remedy Ringworm Doctor, and it's been proven countless times now to cure ringworm because it addresses the problem that creams, ointments, lotions, steroids, anxiety medications just can't begin to address. You see, you simply massage a few drops of the remedy onto your skin, wherever the ringworm is, just massage it on. This takes about 10 seconds, and that's it. No pills, no capsules, no creams, no medication that slaughters your already tired immune system and tired nervous system. Now, this is convenient remedy. It's easy to use. You won't spend your days making expensive and time-consuming appointments with your doctors or going down to the drugstore talking your problems out with strangers. This is just a simple bottle of a pleasant-smelling herbal liquid that you can keep with you in your pocket or in your purse. It will help your nerves to relax. It dissolves the tension out of your nervous system. It boosts your immune system. And it gets rid of your ringworm. It just kills the ringworm off without destroying your immune system. That's it. It allows you to get on with your life with less stress, more relaxation, and more confidence. So now the mystery of treating ringworm is over. Now, we're all human and we all get stressed, and from time to time, some of us will experience ringworm. We will. But for those of us who do it a little too often, it's now an effective, safe and very affordable solution. I mean, this bottle will get rid of your ringworm and you'll only use a little bit of it and you can save the rest for the future. Now, I plan to launch the remedy called Ringworm Doctor with advertising, fancy packaging and putting it out to a small network of distributors. But I never got the chance because what happened was word spread very quickly about the results that I was getting with Ringworm Doctor. Now, patients started turning up without appointments, and then herbalists were turning up literally demanding that I make it for them and their clients. But I couldn't, it wasn't so simple. You see, I tested a lot of different herbs, and the only organic herbs which consistently killed the ringworm came from the Middle East. Now, these days, war-torn days, can you imagine how hard it is to import a shipment from the Middle East? It's very difficult. But you know, to say I've got my ingredient supplies fragile, it's an understatement. But recently I did manage to get enough ingredients to make 4 batches. Now, I've made every batch myself by hand. I've measured them, I've weighed them, I've mixed the ingredients myself, I've blended the ingredients myself. So don't worry about that. The Ringworm Doctor remedies that I make are of the highest quality. Now, I've handed 2 of the batches over to my trusted friend, Emma Williams. Now, if you or a member of your family has ringworm, then I strongly suggest you get this remedy from Emma. It's called Ringworm Doctor, and you get it before her supplies run out, and before you begin to even consider getting any of this other toxic medication at all. This remedy is gentle, yet it packs a wallop. Within a few hours of using it, you'll know your ringworm problem is getting better, but you've got to hurry. Because like I said earlier, I only give this remedy to my personal clients and to fellow herbalists. I've never given a batch of ringworm to anybody else before. Now, Emma's begged me not to let the other herbalists or the online stores know what she was up to till she had the stock. Well, she's got the stock now, and it's going faster than we both imagined. So if you mess around or you order late, you might miss out. So if you do have a ringworm problem, that would be a horrible mistake. So don't let that happen. The result of you using this remedy is that it'll kill your ringworm very, very quickly. It'll relax your nervous system, so you're more relaxed, you're happier, you'll sleep better. It's just here to get rid of the misery of ringworm so that you're healthy. And isn't that what life's about? So have a good look at the testimonials below and see how the Ringworm Doctor has helped many people across the country get rid of their ringworm very quickly. Now, I do understand you might have a few doubts or, it's fair enough. After all, you don't know me, we don't know each other. So let me put your mind at rest so that you can experience the Ringworm Doctor for yourself with no risk. You can use this remedy to your heart's content for 90 days, and you won't risk a single penny trying the remedy for yourself, because you've got an ironclad, complete 90-day unconditional 100% money back guarantee. But the clear and simple truth is this is a breakthrough, this remedy. So what I'm saying is, if it doesn't quickly and easily get rid of your ringworm, and it'll completely relax you and you'll be feeling great. But if it doesn't do that, send it back. Or if you're not satisfied with anything at all, send it back to Emma. And she'll personally make sure you get a full and fast refund of every penny you paid for the remedy. There's no questions asked and there's no hassles. You can even keep that full set of health books as my thank you for you just trying this remedy. And you've got my word on that. Okay, so how much is the ringworm remedy going to cost you? Well, I normally charge my clients here $200 for an appointment plus $170 for the remedy, because it is handmade, it is organic, and I do guarantee it. Now, you don't have to have an appointment with me. So, and we're not using my offices, we're not using my staff, we're not using all the other services. So I've agreed with Emma to give you 50% discount on the remedy. 50%. That means that this remedy will only cost you $87 plus $5 shipping. It means you're going to save over $280. And not only that, Emma's literally manhandled me into giving you an additional set of bonus health books. Now they're worth $127 and you can see the details of them below. I mean, you can see that those books are worth more than the price of the remedy. I haven't done this offer before. It's a fantastic offer for you and you cannot lose. It's risk-free. I mean, $87, it's less than the price of a month's antifungal cream. And that doesn't even work. $87 is less than the price of anti-anxiety medication where people are trying to relax themselves. That's toxic. And it's $87. It's less than the price of a visit to the doctor. So order your remedy now. While you're on this page, Emma will, while Emma's still got the stock, click the link below and she'll get the remedy sent out in the post to you today. And if you've got any questions at all about the illness or any questions at all about the remedy, you can write to me at any time. But I'm looking forward to you becoming healthy and happy and going forward into life. That's what I'm looking forward to. Okay. Bye for now.